Welcome to our allotment. This is my 5th year here now on this allotment, and I started off with just a clay patch with about 3 foot high weeds just covering it. So I set to, we're clearing it all, making me 5 by 10 scaffold board boxes. I started off with about 3 cubic yards of topsoil. And I spread that amongst 4 or 5 boxes with manure in the bottom, the topsoil on the top, and just got it going like that the first year. The first year was actually one of the better years out of the 4 years that I've been here now for the vegetables that I had out of the ground. But so basically that was the plot that I started off with. And this shed that's fallen apart, I've never done anything to it. That's going to be replaced with these fence panels and different bits of wood that I've got. I can make one new shed to go on there, on that middle space. Them old brushes have got to come out. So on this plot I've got 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, unlucky for some, 13 boxes, and all them small boxes there that are 2 by 2, 2 foot by 2 foot square. And before now I start them off 1 high and I go to 2 high, like with potatoes in them. Put 4 potatoes in there, 1 in each corner, and I've had quite good crops of potatoes from those. Stacked up 2/3 high, just keep building it up. But this year I've started off with carrots in this bath. I've got them Welsh onions that have been going for all the winter. There's rhubarb there that grows profusely. I started off with 3 crowns of that. It don't take a lot looking after, just water it and just keeps coming. And I put this little poly tent, made it myself out of tile batten, roofing batten and polytunnel plastic. So I stuck that on here. It's a bit untidy at the moment, but it's the beginning of the season, it's got to be tidied up. But I've got myself some seedlings on the go, all different bits and pieces, beetroots, lettuce, tomatoes, chillies. That's where I put all those up, put all the seeds in, whatever. That will be tidied up. So from this plot, I then took over this second plot and I put my first polytunnel up. Basically that polytunnel's got 1 side bed, 2, and the end bed down there. They're too wide, really. They need to be a little bit narrower than that, and what I'm going to do is in the new polytunnel have a side bed and a middle bed, so you can walk down one path and down another path. And that's this polytunnel that I've got on the go here now. Just got to finish this off today. There's the braced up end on it that I'll build. Raised it all off the ground rather than being just a short one, it's a higher one. Better for the heat, I suppose, like when it really gets hot in there. A bit more for it to go to the top of the tunnel rather than hanging about the bottom. Bark chippings on the floor to walk on rather than a load of clay. This is clay underneath my feet, apart from these wood chippings. How that plot started off. Just clay, yeah. So wood chippings are good for walking on. I'll clear these up out of the beds and just have them for the path. And the beds will have the manure off of them top beds, top of them beds. Put that in the bottom of these new beds, and then top it off with this topsoil that come out of that polytunnel when I just cleared that up last weekend with my good friend. We tubbed all that earth up out of there into them tubs, and that's the excess of it. Over the winter I've had these onions on the go. Hopefully they'll be alright. And garlic. nice and easy to walk around this plot, no tripping up, apart from the little bits and pieces at the minute while I'm still building. Bits of wood down there, look, a bit untidy, but yeah, stacked away neat at the minute, use it all up soon. There's my strawberry planter. Potatoes in these pots, early potatoes. More of those 2x2 boxes, ready to use. All the way along this whole line last year, I had runner beans, far too many runner beans. All the way from here, this position, to the end was tomatoes last year, far too many tomatoes. But I kept it simple, not too many different things growing, because I'm still building up the soil supply. This one here I've just topped it up with some extra strawberries. That will now stay as a strawberry planter. This one here I can put whatever in it. I've just put this in here. Japanese spinach. That was bought from Tesco's again. It's living salad. Just coming back to this other plot. So in them other boxes there, I've got more of the living salad, bought from Tesco's. It just gives you a quick start. Split that all up and plant them in, give them a good water. They're okay. That's had a hot day, so they survived that. My own lettuce on the go. My own radish that I started off. A few strawberries over there. Potatoes in there. Potatoes in there. Potatoes over there. Even a few bonsais on the go, look. Starting off. I'll keep you posted on that in about 10 years time, what they're like. So that's it. Bit untidy at the moment. But just the beginning of the season. Just to remind you of what I started off with. When we go back round here again. There's my neighbours. No trouble. Don't give me any grief then. That's how I started. My plot was worse than that, with 3 foot high weeds. So from that to that, and a few dodgy hard moves. Anyway, I'll keep you posted, yeah? Beginning of the season, we'll have a little update soon. Over and out from the Green Reaper.